It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Time for negotiations. I want to be the first driver. Also, the race position has gone up from 16th to 12th. So they expect me to qualify quite badly, but my race pace should be better. I'm going to ask for quicker pit stops. I want minor upgrades to be reduced by 1 week. Simultaneous development. And also a level 3 resource bonus points per race.
They aren't coming round to that proposal. Let's try something else.
Completely overvalued my my contract myself by double.
They didn't like those terms. Let's try again.
Oh, this is the last attempt. So minor upgrades reduced by 1 week, race bonus,
Okay,
and
that proposal looks good.
upgrades.
It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
Yes, which is Catalonia, Barcelona, round 5. Is that right? I think round 5 of the F1 calendar.
Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. Over the next few minutes, the teams will be heading out onto this classic Formula One track for what we're expecting to be a very hectic practice session.
So I was hoping this track would be a positive track for the car, for myself. Not so much. I really struggled in the last sector. I just couldn't seem to nail the curbs, the corners. It was tricky. Very, very tricky. I was hoping my qualifying pace would be a lot quicker, my race pace. It didn't really pan out that way. But there's a lowdown of what we've done in terms of practice. It went pretty well. Oh, look, qualifying. Cooling systems are failing. 5 minutes, pretty much, out of qualifying. Just gone. Which is not the best preparation. Kind of sucks. But here's my qualifying lap, or at least a part of it. The first sector, I was okay. Again, I still found it quite hard to nail. The curbs in this game are aggressive. Certain curbs, you'll know when you practice, certain curbs you can't touch. Because they will just fling you out to dry. And yeah, trying to work out what curbs you can attack, what curbs you can't touch, can be quite tricky at first. But once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But to get a faster third sector, I would have to attack the curves which would spit me out to dry. And that didn't always seem to work. So I really struggled in that last sector, especially in the race as well. I just couldn't seem to nail the chicane. It was tricky. So P13 for now. This is a slightly better lap. Again, I just really struggled this last sector. That corner in particular, like when do I start accelerating? I don't know. It's I tried to practice so much, but I just couldn't nail it. It might be the car. Probably more down to me, I think. Because the car chassis is pretty good. Obviously, engine power is still low. But we do have some big upgrades coming in the next Grand Prix. 3 upgrades. Yes.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are Ricciardo, Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Oh yeah. So I qualified P13 just in front of my teammate. Well, I say just in front, it's like half a second, but only 1 position. Alonso did beat me, annoyingly.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91. Or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult.
So here's the race. I've gone for 1 pit stop strategy, which seems to work most of the time. And here we go. Not the best start again. Again, that second phase seems to be a struggle. And we have our teammate Gasly trying to overtake us. Not having that. So Williams just in behind. I'm going to brake nice and late. I found a little pocket of space around Van Dorn. Not a bad start overall. Again, the second phase was a bit slow, but... Ooh.
To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
The MG UK is struggling, but a big dive move behind. Oh, I think Science might have given us a little bit of a nudge there, a little love tap. Saw some debris fly off there from the front wing of the, I think, the Haas. Alonso, one of my rivals. Can we get in front of him and run off into the distance? Probably not. Got a better engine, better chassis. Bella Aero. Gonna be hard. I love that replay. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is such a cool replay cam. So we skip forward. This is now lap 3. Not much has happened. We're in like no man's land between a group of cars behind us, which is Sainz, and Alonso in front. We're a little bit off track there. Again, I just find it hard to get into like a, what do I call it? Like a sort of rhythm, I guess, on this track. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know. I can probably do one okay lap, and then the next 3 laps will be average or terrible. So it's a bit tricky.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
And you said the MG UK was damaged, so I'm trying to manage it. Yes, we do have a lot of electric power, but I don't want to break it. So I'm managing it.
You'll be on the softs.
Fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far from me. Not bad. Lap 4. We're going to be pitting very soon. Again, we're in no man's land. We're just sitting in the middle. Sainz is starting to close up a little bit behind us. Tyres are looking a little bit worn out. Getting a little bit toasty.
Our gap to first place is 9, leading our teammate by
What happened there? Just double audio. Okay. Oh, someone's retired. Magnussen's still moving. So what actually happened there? I think Magnussen pulled over. He retired.
Green flag.
This is Magnussen here, his view. So he locks up. The car seems to not work. Is he trying to get back on the track? There's Mr. Scott Coleman flying past there. And then all of a sudden, oh, Ocon just went straight into the back of him. Here's from Ocon's point of view. Overtakes Grosjean. Then the pink Force India, bam! I don't know what he's doing there. Like, that car was there for a long time. So much traffic. This actually helps that a little bit in terms of pressure from behind. We can now race off with Sainz and race off into the distance. That was a very weird accident. I don't know how that happened. Very odd. But it happened, and we move on. I like how this game feels a little bit more random. Safety cars come out more often. The AI crashes more. They're more aggressive. Generally, this is a big improvement, I think, over the last game. I'm really enjoying myself. If you guys do want to see more videos on this game, make sure you do press the like button, leave your comments below. Ocon is officially out of the Grand Prix there, and Kevin Magnussen. Confirmation, they are out. We're in 9th place with, I believe, is that 2 points or 3 points? I think 3 points. But the main objective...
Box. We're coming in this lap.
Right, box on the next lap. We have Sainz all over us. He's been catching up probably for the last couple of laps. Uses DRS. Nice clean overtake, and then decides to brake in front of me. Love it. I love when they do that. I love it. Superb. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm just losing grip here. I don't have much grip on these tyres, and I'm struggling a little bit. I find also in this game, with this car perhaps, if the tyres go off, my time just goes down so quickly. I just lose confidence, lose momentum, lose that rhythm, and I just struggle. I struggle. Sainz is in 4th though. Obviously other people have pitted. We're going to pit on this lap. Probably should have pitted the last lap. Maybe, because the tyres are just gone. And also we lost a position to Sainz. So, should have pitted on the last lap, I reckon. Pitted a little bit late. But there we go.
Box now, please.
Box. That corner, that curb, is evil. That last corner. You saw me, the car just wants to go left. It's like, no, I want to go straight. And then it ruins my next corner. It's just really hard to get back on the groove. Over the curbs. I am... Oh, hit a bullard. It's all good. It's all good. Also, the main team goal for the next 2 races, which is Barcelona and Monaco, is obviously beat my teammate, be a first team driver, get some points perhaps, and also the main objective is to have a clean race. So no knocks, no replacement of parts, no penalties, be clean. So we've got Sainz just in front of us. Van Dorn's coming. That's actually quite a good pit stop for once. Oh, Ericsson, I think, has got in front of us. How dare he do that? Running lean on the fuel, because fuel's a little bit low. I started on just the right amount. Ericsson seems to be struggling already. I'm not sure if he hasn't pitted yet, or he has pitted, but he's got the jump on us. I'm not quite sure. He is on the red marked tyres, which is super softs. Oh, up the inside. Love it. Loving life. Great overtake. He's struggling, I think, on those tyres. I don't think he's pitted yet. I think. I don't quite know. We move on. I want to go back into points. That's my goal. The car has a few damaged parts. I've probably got to start working on durability. Well, like the gearbox, the internal combustion engine, the MGUK, because they seem to be breaking fairly often. And we don't want that at all. Someone actually did warn me. Oh, Sainz has gone a bit wide there. And Ricciardo is going very, very slow. This is now lap 8. Why is Ricciardo going so slow? Obviously, the Red Bull is probably one of the top cars on the grid. Probably the 3rd quickest car. Got lots of downforce, great chassis, but terrible engine. Wow. Yeah, fuel's a little bit low. Gonna run down to lean. Ricciardo is struggling for pace right now. I'm guessing he's got some sort of mechanical issue or a bit of bodywork damage. I don't quite know, but he is struggling, and we are closing up. We are in 10th place. I would like 9th back, please. Good first sector. Try and... Oh, I was going to try and go around the outside, but that would never have worked. He's going so slow. I think he might have touched in there a little bit, but we move on. Now on to Sainz. Can we catch up Sainz? Sainz has good pace. The Renault engine is pretty quick. It's a good car. Probably the 4th quickest car on the grid, so... Yes, it's going to be hard to beat him, but we'll see what we can do. The MGUK is still damaged, hence it's number. I think the number is yellow, which I think means it's damaged in some way. I don't know. What do I know? But it's good to have a new contract with the team. First driver, which is great, so we get all the priorities. We get more points. We can select where the car goes in the future. We could have moved teams as well. But I decided to stick with Toro Rosso for now. I want to make their car the best on the grid. And that's very much a long-term goal, for sure. We've got 3 big upgrades. Well, 1 big upgrade, 1 major upgrade to the engine, and 2 minor upgrades in the next race, which I'm very much looking forward to. And that will be Monaco. Which, again, I'm not great at. I'm not great. I do tend to touch the wall too many times. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Race winner. I skipped a whole bunch there, sorry. It was such a boring race in like the middle part. Van Dorn is closing up, but Sainz was impossible. He was just too quick. My late pace on these tyres was not great. Definitely slowed down a little bit. Van Dorn just catched us up very, very quickly. But we kept 9th place, got a couple of points on the board, so that's good. Lewis Hamilton won the race. Well done to him. It was actually a very close race between him and Vettel. It was like half a second in it. Race done.
Okay, pick
completed.
Brother, bring it home.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Congrats to Lewis Hamilton and the 2 Ferraris on the podium as well. It was a very close race between Vettel and Hamilton. Confirmation there, a lot of collisions with Coleman. I don't actually remember when that happened, but fair enough. Terminal damage to Ocon and Magnussen, legal blocking from Stroll, mechanical failure for Perez. And yeah, loads of collision warnings. I don't know what they were doing. But the race was very close. Lewis Hamilton was like only half a second in front of Vettel at the end. Very, very close indeed. Only if real life was like that. We are so close to beating Gasly, but Alonso is Yeah, dominating right now. He's absolutely smashing me. Annoyingly, at the beginning of the championship, I was winning pretty well. I was beating Alonso pretty much every race. But since I selected Alonso as my rival, he keeps beating me. So that's great. Fantastic. Anyway, that's Cataluna done. Not a bad job. Confirmation there. We've got engine power, front downforce, and rear downforce coming in the next Grand Prix. Very excited about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like on it, and I'll see you guys soon for some more F1 2018. And should I change some more parts for Monaco? Because if I drive well in Monaco, I could get a very good result. If I qualify well. So if the car is up to scratch, I don't know. I'm just saying. If we know a lap, could get a very good qualifying result, and we could finish 7th, 6th. Who knows? See you guys soon. Bye-bye.